worst way.
All good. It's all good.
This side's pretty well all done, so get a little heat in there and away to go after that. Yep. About time.
Figured I'd be kind of fashionably nice. Well, good evening and welcome, members-elect and families, committee volunteers, members of the public, and staff. My name is Brian McKinnon. I'm the Manager of Corporate Services and Municipal Clerk for the Municipality of Sulakout. We are gathered this evening to witness the inaugural meeting of the 2018 to 2022 Council of the Municipality of Sulakout. During this evening's meeting, you will witness members-elect make their declarations of office and affirmations of allegiance. Following the meeting, everyone is invited to a meet and greet with members of council and committee volunteers. Yes, it'll just be out the snore and to that. Council decided that instead of having a formal presentations from all the committees this year to recap and celebrate their successes over the last 12 months, that they would instead receive the reports at this meeting and then engage in formal conversations with volunteers at the meet and greet following this meeting. Again, all committee reports are part of this evening's agenda and will be received. And of course, they're available for anyone to review at any time on the municipality's corporate documents website. And now on with the meeting. Once every 4 years, I, as clerk, have the honor and privilege of calling a meeting of council to order. I'll proceed to do so now. Ladies and gentlemen, I call the inaugural meeting of the Council of the Corporation of the Municipality of Sulakout to order at 5:32 p.m. If you do look on your agenda, there's an adoption of the agenda. Members can't do that yet because they haven't technically been sworn in, so we'll circle back to that in just a few moments when, after we administer the declarations of office. So what I'll do is ask each member-elect to come up and to take their declaration, after which I will commission. We will begin with Mayor-elect Lawrence, and I think we're going to proceed from there. I, Doug Lawrence,
I, Doug Lawrence,
having been elected to the office of mayor
having been elected to the office of mayor
in the municipality of Sulakout, do solemnly promise and declare that
in the municipality of Sulakout, do solemnly promise and declare that
I will truly, faithfully, and impartially exercise this office to the best of my knowledge and ability.
I will truly, faithfully, and impartially exercise this office to the best of my knowledge and ability.
I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of this office in a biased, corrupt, or in any other improper manner.
I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of this office in a biased, corrupt, or in any other improper manner.
I will disclose any pecuniary interest, direct or indirect, in accordance with the Municipal Conflict of Interest Act.
I will disclose any pecuniary interest, direct or indirect, in accordance with the Municipal Conflict of Interest Act.
I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty the Queen II.
I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
And I make this solemn promise and declaration conscientiously believing it to be true and knowing that it is of the same force and effect as if made under oath.
And I make this solemn promise and declaration conscientiously, believing it to be true and knowing that it is of the same force and effect as if made under oath.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
We will do it this way. I guess I have some discretion. I, Joe Cassidy, having been elected to the office of councillor in the municipality of Sulagos, do solemnly promise and declare that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially exercise this office to the best of my knowledge and ability. I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of this office in a biased, corrupt, or in any other improper manner. I will disclose any pecuniary interest, direct or indirect, in accordance with the Municipal Conflict of Interest Act. I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II. And I make this solemn promise and declaration conscientiously believing it to be true and knowing that it is of the same force and effect as if made under oath. We will, if I can ask Corey Lego. I, Corey Lego, having been elected to the office of councillor in the municipality of Sulagos, do solemnly promise and realize that I far prefer sitting in this chair and providing procedural advice than I do being up there, and I don't envy your role, Mayor Lawrence. I will turn the meeting gladly over to you now.
What do I do? Thank you very much, Clerk, and welcome to Council and to the inaugural meeting. Introduction of amendments to the agenda.
Through you, Mayor Lawrence, I have none.
I have a motion to confirm the special meeting of Council agenda for December 11th. Mover, Councillor Bath, seconded by Councillor Fenlon. All in favor? Carried. Declarations of pecuniary interest.
Through you, Mayor Lawrence, I have none.
And we have done item 4, the declaration of office, affirmation of allegiance. So we'll move on to the Mayor's inaugural address. And as I start, I will just ask, I think our CAO, Michelle LaRose, just to pass on regrets from some staff who are not here.
You will see that all of our managers from various departments are here this evening, with the exception of Vicki Blanchard, our Economic Development Manager, and Melissa Fortin, our Human Resources Manager. Unfortunately, unforeseen circumstances came up, and they weren't able to attend this evening, and they send their regrets. But congratulations to the new council.
And thank you to the rest of the staff for coming. The public got what they voted for. I'm not sure if you did, but here we are. We're ready to go. Good evening to everybody. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow citizens, guests, fellow members of council, staff, family, and the one who comes to just about every council meeting, the press. This evening we inaugurate the 4-year term of the new Sioux Lookout Council. And as we do, I'd like to acknowledge the previous council, and on behalf of the community, I'd like to thank those who served on the previous council who are not returning, former councillors Curlew and Forbes. Some of the decisions at the council table have immediate, short-term impact. Some take longer to come into effect, but may have a lasting impact. So it is also important to acknowledge all the work done by previous councils. We don't often refer to the gaffes that we inherit, because our gaffes too will be inherited. We know that everybody who comes to the council table comes with good intent, and we appreciate all the work that we have benefit of here as we move forward. Some of that work is things like the revitalization plan, the lot development study, the Sioux Lookout Anti-Racism Committee, the Friendship Accord, the Regional Distribution Center, the Airport Master Plan. All these things were started before the last term of council, and we had benefit of them and moved them forward in our last term, and will do so in this term. And some of the things that we do won't have immediate effect. It might be 2 councils later that sees the benefit of them. From the 2014 to 2018 council, we welcome 4 returning councillors: Councillor Southall, Councillor Timpson, Councillor Bath, and Councillor Fenlon. And we welcome new councillors, Councillor Cassidy and Councillor Lego. It is often said that it requires courage and commitment to the community to step up into the public sphere and run for council. Although those who run may have different perspectives and different objectives, it is my observation that all who run do so with a good intent and with the good best interests of the community at heart. So on behalf of the community, I would like to recognize all the citizens who showed their civic commitment and ran to be part of the municipal council in the recent election who weren't elected. Dennis Lenny, Jason Bailey, Yolene Curlew, Steve Forbes, Darlene Anjikaneb, Ron Bird, and Deb Baker. We are the 7 who have been elected to represent the people of Sioux Lookout. Those who voted and those who did not vote. Those who speak out and those who were silent. Those who feel empowered and those who feel disenfranchised. Those who are engaged and those who are not. But when we consider our municipal population, we must recognize that this council does not fully reflect. We represent, but we do not fully reflect the people of the community. 1 out of every 2 people in our community is female. 1 out of 7 on our council is female. 1 out of every 2 people in our community is under the age of 37, the median age being 37. I think I got it right. There's only one on this council who's under 37. Most of this council is beyond the life stage of having dependent children. Much of the community is not. Most of the council, not all, most of the council is working and earning from personal choice, not financial need. Much of the community works from economic necessity. By all appearances, no one on this council has mobility challenges. Many in our community face mobility challenges. There are many other areas where council's makeup does not match that of the community, perhaps none more obvious than the fact that 1 out of every 2 people in the community is Indigenous, and not one of us on this council is Indigenous. So with that in mind, I would like to acknowledge, it's important that we acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of the Lac Seul First Nation within the area of Treaty 3, and that many of the people who live and work and travel to Sioux Lookout come from the areas of Treaty 3, 5, and 9. We have come here as a result of a democratic process. This recent election was our first experience with online voting. I think congratulations are due to staff who ran the election. The process was generally well received by the public. As is their right, there were some dissenters, but who at this table would argue with the result. It will be our challenge and opportunity to make sure that we consider all citizens when making our decisions, and that we make those decisions in the best interest of the entire community. Looking back 4 years, we were getting ready to set strategic plan and priorities. We accomplished some of the objectives we set, some are in process, and some remain aspirational. Through major infrastructure projects, we have upgraded infrastructure along our Gateway Corridor, including parts of Wellington Avenue, King Street, and the connecting roads. Through ongoing upgrade and maintenance work, we have improved roads and infrastructure in various areas of the municipality. We must continue to address the challenge of upgrading and renewing the underground sewer and water networks, but our core infrastructure, our sewage and water treatment plants and landfill site are well maintained and with good capacity moving forward. As a civil engineer, you'll notice how I hit the infrastructure first. It's quite important. The expanded airport terminal building is complete and accommodating 125,000 passenger movements per year. The new high school will open soon, complete with a community auditorium, a co-located Confederation College, and Firefly Youth Counseling. The 20-unit supportive housing project opened last August with immediate and positive impacts. It was through this project I realized how much we can positively influence people's lives. Municipal advocacy through KDSB and provincial agencies brought this project to reality. The cost for the municipality was nominal, the benefits large, but more than the benefits for the 20 individual, the benefits are for the 20 individual people living in that facility, truly life-changing. Daycare facilities have changed with upgrades and capacity expansion ongoing. We have added an additional land ambulance crew to improve access to emergency service. Our fire department has added equipment, and our volunteer fire department does a remarkable job of protecting the community. We have entered into a new contract with the OPP, formed a police services board, and continue to have a strong and cooperative relationship with our police service and officers. Our recreation department and library continue to offer innovative programming for all, and especially youth. We completed the official plan and zoning bylaw amendment, ready for the next 10 years. The economy in Sioux Lookout remains strong. Much of our economic activity is related to our privileged position as hub of the North. Because of our strong relationship with Northern First Nation and agencies, key employment sectors continue to grow. Healthcare, education, aviation and associated services, retail and service industry, tribal councils, technical services, and our long-term employment sectors, including tourism, sea and rail, continue as a vital part of our economy. Looking ahead to the next 4 years, we have both challenges and significant opportunities. Housing need across all sectors continues to be a challenge. We hosted the first Northern Housing Summit 6 months ago, and we are seeing positive results in the development stages. We will continue to work with government, private, and social sectors to bring more housing to Sioux Lookout. We will continue to press home the promised expansion to our long-term care facility. We will continue to work to develop more special purpose housing, such as the recent 20-unit supportive housing that both addresses human needs but also has very significant positive impact on people's lives and, incidentally, on policing costs. We will also work to achieve an ongoing subsidy to reduce the burden of policing costs on taxpayers. Through our Police Services Board, as must all municipalities, we will be preparing a community safety and well-being plan. The board will be working with other agencies to bring a Bear Clan and Youth Bear Clan to the community. We have received confirmation of funding through a sports tourism strategy, which will allow for recreation and recreation facility planning. This will be started in 2019. And yes, the deferred Town Beach project will go ahead in conjunction with the required environmental work being put in place by others. Economic development projects will continue with facilitation of work such as the Regional Distribution Center, a biomass heating project at the Public Works Office, Public Works site and fire hall, a Finnish eco-village housing project, the Transload facility feasibility study, and we will continue with the First Nation Municipal Economic Development Hub. We will continue to address our infrastructure needs. Through good planning, we have established asset management, and priority upgrade and renewal projects are in line. Too many and too much to be funded through only municipal funding. We will address ongoing needs through the ongoing available funding, and we will press for much of the provincial funding and federal funding as we can get to undertake the larger projects. As Mayor, I am sure I can speak for all of Council that we recognize both the challenges and the significant opportunities that we have before us. Democracy is interesting, to say the least. The recent election represents the periodic expression of democracy by the people. The ongoing maintenance of democracy happens at this table, through committees and boards, through civic engagement by the public, and very significantly through the work of municipal staff and municipal institutions, all through the formalized processes that are in place to protect democracy for all citizens. Tonight, we will receive the annual reports from the municipal boards, commissions, and committees. These are all part of our democratic structure. The people who volunteer their time on these committees are providing a valuable service to the municipality, and on behalf of the municipality, we thank you. The meetings of the committees are conducted in a similar manner to council meetings. The same codes of conduct and rules of order apply. Serving on municipal committees is a great way to not only contribute to the community, but also to engage in the processes of municipal governance. As with all council meetings, meetings of committees are open to the public and conducted with transparency. The conduct of municipal governance is, without a doubt, the most transparent, open, and available of all levels of government. This new council will hold 48 regular council meetings and another 48 or so special and statutory public meetings, a total of about 100 meetings. When we can add the meetings of committees, boards, and commissions, it would be about another 500 meetings over the 4 years. All of these meetings are open to the public and conducted in a transparent manner by elected or appointed citizens. The agendas and minutes of all these meetings will be available to the public online shortly after the meetings. I would like to say thank you to all the municipal staff who have helped us so much with the transition from election to inauguration. During the past 4 years, I've learned that we have an excellent municipal staff. While there are occasional changes, there is always a core of stable, committed, professional administration, management, and frontline staff who truly keep the municipality running and moving forward at a seemingly ever-increasing pace. Council looks forward to working with you all over the coming 4 years. And thank you all for coming tonight. Please stay and enjoy some social time after the formal meeting. On the other side, there is food there for the first time in 4 years. I see food on the other side. It's great. And on behalf of council, we wish you all the best of the holiday season and hope that you find some time to spend time and relax with family and friends. Thank you very much. May I have a motion to receive the inaugural address? Councillor Southall, seconded by Councillor Timpson. All in favor? Carried. Thank you. Mr. Clerk, special guest remarks?
Thank you, Mayor Lawrence. As you'll note, our MP, the MPP for Keewatin-Nuig, the Honourable Saul Mamakwa, the MPP for Kenora Rainy River, the Honourable Greg Rickford, and Chief Derek Maud of Lac Seul First Nation were invited. Unfortunately, they weren't able to attend this evening. The Honourable Robert D. Nault, Bob Nault, our MP, has sent greetings, which I'll share with Council now. Bob wishes to extend his congratulations to the new Mayor and Council and to thank you for your commitment to public service. He is looking forward to working together on future projects of issues and importance to Sioux Lookout. He would also like to thank the outgoing council for its service and contributions over the last 4 years and to all of the candidates who participated in the 2018 elections. Sending best regards and best wishes for the holiday season, Bob Nault.
Thank you. Adoption of our items not requiring separate discussion. May I have a mover to adopt the Council Committee and Board reports, to receive, excuse me, the Council Committee and Board reports. A mover? Councillor Bath, seconded by Councillor Southall. And as we do so, we all have them now, and we will be reviewing them. We've had them for a day or two. And tonight we can talk to the committee members and in the future meet more and talk more to all the committee board and committee members. Thank you very much for all that you do for us. All in favor? Carried. Confirmatory bylaw number 89-18, confirming the proceedings of the Council of the Corporation of Sioux Lookout, December 11th special council meeting. May I have a mover, please? Councillor Cassidy, seconded by Councillor Fenelon. All in favor? Carried. And a motion to adjourn the December 11th special meeting. Councillor Timpson, seconded by Councillor Fenelon. All in favor? Carried. Meeting adjourned. Thank you very much. Please join us here and next door. We'll be just doing the council. We're going to do the meeting is yours, Tim. Organize us.
Before you adjourn, I'm just looking to see if I can get a group photo of the new council.
Yep. So where do you want us?
Covered everything.
Cover everything.
It was a good close to that. He said, I'm thrilled if you're going to clean it. What if there's parking this year?
Oh, it's impossible to cover everything. And you can't talk.
I should have prepared a little bit more, but I think people just kind of went with it.
Absolutely. It's just continuous.
Yeah.
Never ends. It's not like people say it's like a business or like your family or your mortgage or whatever. It's not. It's an infinite.
Yellowstone.
It's really, you said to me, why can't you just build a fourplex like the store? This is going to be about half the size. Fourplex beside you. No, I'm just saying, it's not. We never expected this. I mean,
I think I know what you
Testing his camera.
it'll be nice.
The mics are usually on when we sit down, so if you're having.
We'll look into it and make sure that it gets fixed out for you. For sure. Yeah, thank you very much.
Concerned that he knew about that, what's her name? But he said, I know.
Yeah.
I know, we'll see what happens.
We're gonna go outside today in the lobby for the photo.
It's pretty gross.
That's where. New Year. New Year. New ways.
Get rid of it. I mean, I don't know.
It really is.
If that's what a single-family dwelling is like, then
I'm very
we're
comfortable.
going to oppose
Nice, but when you're doing that, it's
whatever. I'm not. I'm just saying. Just